Hey guys, welcome to MinTech. This is Chris. Today I'm going to go through an unboxing, a review, and an installation of this little item right here. Now I picked this up on Olight's Black Friday sale. This is the Odin Mini. There's been many videos done on this light itself. It is a powerful little weapon mounted light. So I'm going to take you through the unboxing, the review, and the installation of this weapon mounted light. And I'll be installing it on my 223 Wild pistol, more of a home defense. And so stay tuned. We're going to go to the desktop. We're going to check it all out. Alright, so let's get to it. So throw is 240 meters. Maximum lumen is 1250. This does have a 5-year warranty, quality warranty with Olight. Some more specifics, like I said, it is max throw is 1,250 meters. There's 900, 700, and then the low setting is 200 lumens. At 200 lumens, you got a 5-hour run time, and then it's more like 6 minutes on the highest setting. But I got to tell you, the high setting on this thing is simply amazing. Overall throw is 240 meters, like I mentioned before. There's been a lot of people that have done impact testing on this thing, throwing it up in the air. You can actually go check out Olight's site. There's a ton of video on them beating the key wrap out of this thing. And so overall length is 115.5 millimeters or 4.55 inches. So it's a really nice light. It gives you a little bit more information there. 6.2 ounces overall weight for this thing. And so let's open this up. You know, I'm always constantly amazed regarding the packaging of their lights. Now I took the plastic wrap off, so right there, that is magnetic closure. And this is what it's going to look like. A little note from them says, thank you for being part of our Olight family. Your support is why we do this and enjoy. So let's take this sleeve off. It's just going to let you know that essentially the battery has a little plastic thing. And I have opened this, but I'm opening it for you for a secondary time. There's a little plastic thing always on their lights that protects the battery from being drained during shipment. I mean, here you go. This is a quality box. This is a quality packaging. You pull this thing, and here's the light itself. So it is fantastic quality. This is the gunmetal gray. Has their logo here, and then the designation for the Odin Mini right here. Serial number 6138, so kind of high up on the end. I think there's like 9,000 of the gunmetal gray ones manufactured. So check it out. A really nice knurling in your front ring, just in case you need to, smash something like a window or whatever. This is actually your actuation switch as well. This is your tail cap, as well as charging port. So I'll show you how that works in relation to charging this thing up. But again, really nice packaging. So let's set that aside for a minute, and we're going to go through the rest of the box. And there's a lot of stuff in here. You open up the smaller box, you've got your charging cable, you've got the actual mount itself, you've got your Allen wrenches, and then you've got some spare, I believe your spare, there's your charging. I'll just show you this quick. This actually is their magnetic charger, and so it does simply attach just like this. You plug it into a USB charging block, and away you go. Red indicates that it's charging. Green indicates that it is completely charged. So I put this on the charger last night just so that when I do my Batcave test to show you guys how good this thing shines, that it's fully charged. Alright, what else is in the box? Like I said, this is your Allen wrench and your supplied M-lock heads and screws. This is the mount itself, and so let's quickly go through Take out my knife, quickly go through how this thing is attached to the light itself, and then I'll go through an installation video on the 223 Wild in just a few minutes. So that is your mount, and from what I've heard, it goes backward. I don't think there's a difference. I've never, yeah, there you go. It slides right in there just like that. They do supply you with extra M-lock mounts and screws, so we're going to mount that to our M-lock rail. This is the locking mechanism. Right now, you can see, I'll bring that up a little closer. It is unlocked, so I can actually pull this back off, although it is, it's actually difficult to get it off. And I'm not going to mess with that just because I don't want to knock my camera over. So just be aware that it is locked in there pretty darn good, and that's without hitting that lock. So that's what it's looking like so far. Alright, back at it again. Like I said, I've never had a rifle-mounted weapon light, so I just learned something. So if you want to pull this thing off, turn it back to unlock, just in that position, and then you can just simply push down on the mechanism itself. You can see that, push down, and then it slides right off. Okay, make it easier for you to slide it back in. You can always push down on your lock lever, and to take it off again, simply remove it just like that, and it's not going anywhere. I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to lock into place. That way, when I come to the install part of this video, you can see how that's done. So anyway, I'm going to leave that just like that. Let's see what else is in the package. Should be nothing left in the box. I'm glad that they left you extra M-lock. These always come in handy, not only for your weapon-mounted light, but rails and stuff like that. So good. Let's open the rest of this box up and see what we have. Probably all kinds of separation. This is the tail cap, which is really cool. Let me get my knife out of the way. This is the tail cap that will pop on in your pressure switch, and more foam to separate everything. And then also you get your user's manual. This is going to tell you your light, when you press your light, what settings are on there for your light, as well as some zip ties, and that's going to be for your cord when you actually decide to mount it. Okay, let's pull out the tail cap. So the tail cap, as you can see by the instructions there, it's simply just a plug lock. This is the locking mechanism. Lock that into place and you're good to go. This is a Picatinny rail mount, so you just mount this on any Picatinny section of your firearm, and this is the M-lock, as I stated before. Lock this down on your Picatinny rail section. Let's see if we can actually get this thing to actuate. Oh yeah. Yeah. So with their lights, it's a to actuate the light for full on, it's just a quick press. For just a quick light scenario, it is a long press and you let go. Long press, let go. Again, quick press and it's on for the duration. Click it again, it's off. And so we're going to get into the manual here because, like I said, there's probably some different lighting options with this, and I have not read the manual yet, so I'm going to come back to that. But essentially, this is what it's looking like. See if there's anything else left in the box. I don't think so, like I said before. So let's get to the different lighting designations or the lighting options when looking at this thing. And then I'm going to attach it to the rifle itself, and then we're going to go down to the bat cave. If you saw my last video, this house was built almost 200 years ago, and so the basement down there is dark with hardly any light coming in. So kind of cool. So we're going to test this out. I also have some dark outside external video as well, so you can have an idea of how far this thing throws. All right, I'm back. Excuse me. Did a little reading about the light itself. Now, this can be used not only for a tactical light, weapons-mounted light, but it also can be used as a flashlight. And you're going to see in just a few minutes with my video outside, you'll see that as a flashlight, it has two settings. It has, if you half press, it's going to be a low light, but if you full press, you get the full 1250 lumens. For the as a weapon mounted light, you get one option, and I believe that is the full 1250 lumens, 1250 lumens. And so correct me if I'm wrong, but just by actuating a light as a weapon mounted light using the pressure switch, you get all full lumens. But as a as a standard flashlight, which this thing is just rockin' bright. I used it to go get the mail yesterday. Two settings. One is going to be your low light, and then highlight when you push it, depress it all the way. And just depressing it one full click, you get the full 1250. So it does ramp up from that. I think it's a 200 lumens all the way up to 1250. So anyway, let's install this on on the 223 Wild so you guys can check it out, see how it's done. It's very simple. You just have to find a good rail section. My recommendation is if you're running a muzzle brake, that this is sitting behind the muzzle brake itself, because of the muzzle blast can cause damage. I'm not sure if anybody's experienced that, but in my experience seeing some of these guys put weapon-mounted lights on, it can cause damage to the light itself. So you just want to make sure that this is sitting behind your muzzle brake so that impact does not affect your light at all. I don't have to worry about my pistol because it does have a flash can, so everything, all of the concussion forces go forward. So let's go install this. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to mount the pressure switch and tail cap first. That way I know that where I grab, which is, this is my hand stop, I want that button right up where my thumb is so that I can actuate it much better. And so simply it's got the Picatinny rail slots, and so I just kind of want to check to see where that is, and then I think it just simply slides on somehow. Let's just see this. Yep, rubberized, and so I can be up here and actuate with my thumb. So let's get to mounting the actual tail cap and the light itself. Alright, so this is the Stinger rail. It's about a 12-inch rail, and so the areas where I'm going to attach this is front will go in here, and then the rear of the mounting system will go lock back here. So I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but this is right hand, left hand designated. So this is going to sit on the right hand side of my rail if I'm pointing towards you. You can actually, if you want to put it on the other side of the rail, you simply reverse it, and it can sit on the left hand side of the rail. So this is going to be my right hand rail mount setup. So let's get that going. It's really simple. It's just like attaching any other M-LOK accessory. And so what I'm going to do is I'll grab that and make sure that these are lined up next to each other, and that's where it's going to sit, just like that. Like I said, I have no other room to push it forward, and so I will be using those rail sections. It is sitting behind the sitting directly behind the flash can, so I don't have to worry about any issues with muzzle blast. And so I'll just tighten this baby down, and then I'm going to snug this one up, and these M-LOK nuts will shift and move into place as you turn the as you turn the nuts, as you turn the Allen bolts. Anyway, snug those down. They are pre-prepped with thread locker. And so that's what it's looking like. And then I'm just going to make sure that my knob is flipped in the lock position, so that's going nowhere. Now I'll just take my tail cap, which is still sitting there hanging out in the wind, and you can see that it magnetically locks. Push your lock forward and you are good to go. And so I'm able to actuate with my thumb, keeping the hand out of the way, and the light is in a perfect position with this setup. So, beautiful area to put that. Alright, so let's take this setup. Now this is locked in solid, and so it should not move. Should be good to go for many rounds and uses. So let's go to the bat cave. Let's just check this out in a very low light condition, if at all, any no light condition. Just so you have an idea, it has no bolt carrier, no charging handle on it right now. Took those out because I was using them for a different build. So that's blinding. Alright, so let's go to the bat cave and just check this out. Alright, so this lets you know that this is a low light condition. When I shut these lights off, you're not going to be able to see until I flip my Odin Mini on. So hold on just a second. Alright, here we go. No lights. Alright, there's maybe a couple of blinking ones. But let's throw this throw this Odin Mini on. Oh yeah. That is a lot of lumens. So, alright, so just to give you an idea that it lights things up pretty good. Let's just look. See if I have any little critters. Nope. Alright, so next I'm just going to show you just video from outside. Just gives you an idea of the length of throw. And to do a true test, I could probably go out in the back field and probably shine it at 100 yards, even further than that. So, alright, first we'll go through low mode. It's like a half press. Tree lines over there, probably about 30 yards, and then high mode. So it throws off a lot of good light. I'm very impressed with this, the Odin Mini. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that video. Hopefully you got a little bit of something out of that. Good quality light. I think they're wanting like 140, I believe, on Olight's site right now. Be watching out for any Christmas sales coming up, because you could probably get it cheaper than that. But good quality light. You've seen, or go check out Olight's site to find out the durability and quality of the build of these things. It's absolutely phenomenal what they put this thing through, as well as other YouTubers. So check it out. But I just wanted to go a little in depth on the installation of this and the unboxing and stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like, but most of all, subscribe and hit the little bell off to my left, your right, and get updates, because I'm always putting out new content. And so, anyway guys, have a great week, and I will see you later.